pointed tail came out of her rectum.
No, 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 no. No means no, and yes means no. And so you're flocculous, because everything you do, everything you're around, and everything you touch is flop. Menagerie of mutts over there.
What up? What's good, people? What is up? What's up, people? What's up? It's me, LTeddy27, and I am back, picking stuff out of my teeth. That's just nasty. I'm back for yet another review. This is going to be our review, ladies and gentlemen, for the Real Housewives of My Last Damn Nerve. The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 6. It is episode 3. It is entitled Jiminy Crickets. Oh, dear God. Listen. We start off with Robin doing what I did mainly this whole episode, which was sleeping. And then she woke up, and then Juan is trying to get her to, get up and be about, the day's business and work and stuff, but she's just trying to sleep, being lazy. And I feel like this is the setup for the breakup. That's what this is. Because Robin's going to end up losing her man, and then she's going to be asking why and how and this, that, and we're going to be looking at her like, girl, you know why. Girl, it's your fault. A mess. After that, she's sending the kids to go and do schoolwork and then going to sleep. If that ain't bad parenting. But yet they were talking like an episode or two ago about having more kids so she could fuck them up. Child. A mess. Anyway, at that point I stopped caring. Moving on. Karen at home with Ray streaming to some people stupid enough to buy her stuff and support her or whatever. You have people out there beholden to Donald Trump. You have people out there really watching Fox News and buying all of that level brand of fuckery. So why should I think that there aren't people out there willing to listen to Karen Huger, buy her garbage, and be fans of hers? I guess. Her and Ray is on there. Girl, I stopped caring. I ain't really care. Moving on. Giselle takes Ashley, as I am still pulling stuff out of my tooth, which is nasty. I'm just going to start flossing on screen in just a moment. Lord. Giselle takes Ashley out to eat. It looked like they were eating some pound cake or something like that. It looked kind of good. Made me hungry. Anyway, she asking Ashley about bringing in to the world the next demon child ascended from the 9th level of hell to join her fellow Satan spawn, Damien, that's already here. Damien 666. That child. Anyway, they talk about that. Then they talk about Mia hating on Giselle. Something about Mia now saying she don't see it for Giselle, all the while at the same time sending Giselle and Robin all of these feel-good, happy text messages that Bravo, of course, didn't mind showing us. And, child. At this point, we know Mia ain't shit. We just know that at this point. Y'all don't have to go out of y'all way to show us that any more than you already have, Bravo. The bitch ain't shit. We already know. Giselle talks about throwing Ashley a pamper party before she, before she pushes out the next Satan spawn. So, we'll see how that goes. Robin's at this either warehouse or this place somewhere getting her hats or something together. She invites this chick with her, and her name is a scale. It's spelled like a scale. It was like ASKALE, Ascale, but I think she said her name is a Scala or something like that. Anyway, she's helping Robin get the hat orders in or whatever. Wendy comes through. She tells Robin about her home essentials lines, and Robin is like, "You doing what?" Kind of like the rest of America did when she said that. We was all like, "Bitch, you doing what? A who line?" Girl, make it make sense. Anyway, Robin invites a scale. I'm going to just call her a scale to the Pamper Ashley party, and then she asks Wendy. She talks to Wendy about the whole thing at Wendy's party, at Wendy's little kickback. Why Wendy chose to side with Karen um, at her whole titty reveal kickback. Now, let me tell y'all what's happening with Wendy at this point this season. Wendy went to the blogs and she saw all of y'all comments last season. And she's trying to kowtow you to you degenerates out there who watch this show. All of you degenerates who do nothing but fawn over the likes of a Karen Huger and all of her fuck shit. So she figures a way to keep herself relevant on the show or keep a contract and ingratiate herself with you degenerates out there is to go and kiss and slurp on Karen's coochie lips while kiss the ring while she's on this show, and that'll get her in the good graces of you people. Child, I can't. Whatever. Moving on. Mia is at home with her husband. Child, she's telling her husband about the confrontation she had with Wendy. Girl, I ain't care. At Karen's little shindig, girl, I ain't care. Moving on. Candace is at home with her step Sharon and her unemployed ass husband. And Mother Dorothy, the Delta Deer. She FaceTimed Candace while we were watching, and she tells her Candace tells her mother that she's gonna have to sit down with Karen to kind of see where the two of them are in their relationship. And then she tells her that Chris is now her manager, and Mother Dorothy came right on out and said it just the way she should have. He's gonna be a what? Girl, you gonna let him do what? And Mother Dorothy tried to warn her about Chris unemployed ass siphoning money off of her and making Candace the breadwinner now. I mean, Candace is she's bringing in the Bravo checks. She's bringing in the checks from her little acting career she have. She might be making a couple, she might have a couple pennies that she might be collecting from royalties from the little songs she put out. And Chris is doing nothing but having her take care of his kid, Sharon. So Candace is the breadwinner. And if she's willing to pay to string this white man along, I guess. Girl, I was with Mother Dorothy. Child. Anyway. Wendy goes over to Karen's house. And at this time, she chose this as her, because she's going to do this. Watch my word. She's going to do this every week during this season, okay? She took this moment as her opportunity to go over to Karen's house so that she could swing from Karen's pubic hairs while she's simultaneously slurping on Karen's cooter. Because she knows that you degenerates want her to do that, in order to get in your good graces. She has to go kiss the ring and let her mentor her. Mentor what? How the fuck is Karen going to mentor a Wendy? Wendy, who's supposedly somebody who's well established, who's a professor at one of the highest institutions of learning in these yet to be United States of America. Someone who is on asked to do political commentary on news networks, someone who has 846 degrees, someone who is married with children, who has, clearly done well by herself. And you're going to you're going to Karen for what? Exactly. Girl, I'll tell Karen where to go and how to get there. I would tell Karen to eat my ass. Bitch, eat my ass. That's every time I see that whole eat my ass. Because what is Karen going to tell her? What advice is Karen going to tell her about anything? But when you're Wendy, and there are holes in your story, there are holes in your resume, and some of the things that you told us about your resume don't quite add up, then you got to go to a bitch like Karen and slurp her coochie hairs, kiss the ring, and ask her to mentor you. Girl, you how old? And you still need to get mentored? Girl. A mess. Anyway, she tells Karen about her little home essentials business that she's trying to do. So Karen asks her about her business plan, business model, or whatever. And she told her I wrote a paragraph. And so she found it weird that Karen would tell her that's not enough. Now let's make this shit make sense. Bitch, you just told us you have 865 degrees last season, okay? And with all of your, intellectual prowess and ability and intellect, you thought that a business model could be encapsulated in a paragraph. Now you got, Karen, farmer chick, who spent all of her childhood and maybe part of her adulthood cleaning and scooping up feces and fecal matter from farm animals all over the backwoods of South Carolina, North Carolina, wherever the hell she's from, could deduce that you needed more than a paragraph, and now you the one who has all of this intellectual ability and talent seem to be baffled and flabbergasted that she told you that a paragraph was not enough. The same one who had to write a dissertation that you had to produce and write for one of those degrees you claim to have, but a whole business plan that you plan to make thousands of dollars with can be encompassed in a paragraph. There are holes in your story and in your bio, Wendy. We need answers. We demand answers. Because some of the things you're telling us about who you are and what you are, it's not adding up, boo boo. No, 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 boo boo. No, 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 boo boo. Anyway, and another thing, when the fuck did Karen Huger become a business mogul? I mean, you down here working at one of the top rated universities on American soil. You got connections down to CNN, one of the most reputable news sources. And between those two fine institutions, you couldn't talk to a professor of business. You couldn't talk to somebody down there to the CNN business money side um, of the network to help you with the business model. None of them had connections to business moguls, real business moguls, or anybody that could help mentor you for real. Because if you are however old you are, you really need fucking mentorship. God help us. When you go to somebody who's a real business mogul, because last time I checked, now y'all know more than I do. I don't think Karen Huger's business acumen is, up there to the mogul status where she should be mentoring anything about anything. I mean, I don't see her shit flying off the shelves at the department stores, or I don't see her selling out online. I don't know. Maybe if you only make five of what you make, you can sell out. I don't know. Y'all correct me in the comment section because I don't know how Karen Huger becomes the business aficionado, but whatever. Moving on. Mia at home telling her husband all about her baby daddy and her mama. I didn't care because, girl, you're plastic. You're fake. You're plastic like that seal that you got in your face. She looked like she went down to Mama Girl who pumped seal in the Candy's body on Pose. She looked like she went down there and got that seal pumped into her face, or she went down to Fix a Flat chick down in South Florida. You're plastic. You're fake, and you're a liar. Therefore, you will not garner any sympathy from us over here. Moving the fuck on. Candace has Karen come over for this little sit down. Now, Candace talks to Karen about the situation from last season. She's expecting Karen to, apologize or admit, you know what, I handled that wrong. And Karen is like, I don't take nothing back. It is what it is. Girl, get over it. And so Candace, I guess, finally needed to hear her say that for her to understand that Karen is one of the worst human beings on the face of the planet. Karen Huger is one of those old people who believes that their age validates every action that they take, be it wrong, right, or indifferent. They believe that because they've amassed a certain amount of age in life, now that validates all of their actions and all of their wrongdoings, and that is dangerous and unfortunate. Because now Karen Huger, who probably wasn't always this way, has morphed into a horrible, horrible, deplorable, and decrepit individual with an evil, dark soul. Everything inside of her is horrible. I'm gonna tell you what happened. All of those years of scooping up the fecal matter down there to the farm of all of those farm animals, the feces, oozed into her pores or whatever, or got into her pores and got into her body and got stuck there. You had oxidative phosphorylation happen, and now it's hardened shit, and she's full of it. It done turned white. Just an awful human being. An awful human being. She is awful. That's unfortunate. But Candace said, I see you for who you are. Girl, we ain't gonna never be what we was. I'll be cordial. I'll be nice. I'll say, hey, girl, hey, and keep it the fuck moving. But it's not gonna be what it was. You should have saw that last season, Candace. You should have saw Karen for who she was last season. Anyway, moving on. We go down here to the Pamper Ashley party. Um, a scale comes. And I love that big ass Louis Vuitton bag she had. It was sickening, big. She looked real good too. She got me Delta girl. I wonder if that's one of Robin's sorors or whatever. But she gave me good, cute Delta girl or whatever. The little pregnancy pictures thing was real cute too. But girl, when they carted out Candace's picture and she wasn't pregnant at first, talk about something, she was pregnant with possibilities. What you should have been pregnant with is better discernment and choicing skills. Because we see your choicing skills with husbands leaves something to be questioned and desired. Because he ain't got no job nowhere in America. Your choicing skills for mentors leaves a lot to be desired. You were friends with and being mentored or whatever the fuck by the likes of a Karen Huger. You run around. I mean, your choicing. There's a lot of things. Pregnant with possibility. I'm like, girl, what? What? Pregnant with possibility. I can't. Mia and Wendy got into it again, and girl, at this point, it's exhausting. We understand what this is. Y'all are the two newest girls on the show, so y'all trying to establish pecking order and dominance or whatever, and this shit is exhausting. Y'all can keep going back and forth, and we don't like either one of y'all. We don't like either one of y'all. So what are you fighting for? Girl, a mess. If Wendy says I'm Zen Wen one more time, girl, I guess that's the new drinking game. Every time she says Zen Wen, you take a fucking shot. This shit is out of order. She's fucking out of order. Anyway, when Candy said in her confessional, Wendy, your boobs are too new for you to be doing all of this and fighting like that. Girl, I fell out. Talking about you might pop one of them things. Girl, I almost fell out. Now, I live for Candace's confessional look. Candace always gets it right in her confessional. I don't know if she was going for Aboriginal woman or something with the little makeup or whatever that she had on with her eye makeup. It was cute though. She was still cute with the little black or whatever. She's always cute. But I was trying to figure out what she was going for like indigenous woman realness or Aborigine realness or something like that. I don't know, but it was cute though. It was cute now. She always does get that right. I will get that to Candace. Pretty girl. A scale asked Karen about her drinking because after Robin had told her that, Karen drinks a lot. And what does Karen do? The same thing a horrible, awful human being does. Lie about it. Lie about all of her proclivities. Lie about all of her fuck shit. And lie about everything that she ever does. And she then calls out other people for doing things that she does. And that goes back to what I'm saying. She's one of those people who's gotten old and believes that her age validates and justifies all of her actions. And it does not. She's a horrible person. She's awful. And Bravo came right on now because she was like, it's so wrong for, or it's so dangerous. She said something about how bad it was for somebody to call somebody an alcoholic. And they called her the video right on out with her calling somebody else a drunk. Girl, get your life, Karen. Go somewhere and die slowly. Girl. Mia tries to explain her past as a stripper. Girl, get over it. You were a whore, a thought, a skank, a stripper. You threw it back a couple extra times on that old ass man and he fell in love with it and married your ass and gave you full access to all of his bank accounts and credit cards. Girl, we see you for who you are. We've seen this story thousands of times. In the annals of time, this goes back to the earliest human being. A woman, throw it back a couple extra times and a man loses his mind and marry her. Girl, it is what it is. You're a whore. It's okay. Just get that, seal in your face fixed, honey. Get him to pay for you to get your, get that plastic surgery redone the right way. Because, girl, it ain't looking good. Anyway, girl, it kind of was over from there. They kept pampering themselves. Karen called herself being mad because Giselle left early. Why are you mad? Giselle left. It's not like it was a party at her house. She had to clean up. It was at a fucking spa. Ain't enough for her to clean up. Ain't enough for her to do. Mama said, girl, I did what I was supposed to do. I had this thing. We had a good time. Now, girl, I got some shit to do and I'm gone. Girl, why are you mad? Girl, I guess she just wanted to be mad. Girl, went out from there. But listen, let me tell y'all something. I done made it 3 episodes without dragging fucking Karen Huger. But I'm telling you, that woman gonna say hello next episode, and I'm gonna fucking drag her. I'm gonna probably fucking have to skull drag her, like I had to do Ashley last season. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to drag this whore. I ain't drug her yet, but she gonna end up getting drugged just like Ashley got drugged last season. I'm telling y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Let's get in the comment section and do what we do. Let's girl, y'all gonna do that anyway about what y'all saw and what I saw. And we'll be in the comment section with Millie, honey. Until next time, that's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.